What's going on, guys? It's Michael here from GBU. We are back again with another video. Now in this video I'm going to show you guys the evolution of one of the most iconic gel blasters in the history of gel blasting itself. Now this gun that this blaster is based off is a highly sought after blaster when it comes to all of your video games, your Call of Duties and stuff like that. We all love this particular gun. Now again, what I give to you guys today is the MP5 evolution in gel blasting history. So that is three particular gel blasters that we will be talking about today, just the overall construction, what's inside of it, what's outside of it, what it's made of. We will be doing a shooting video as well. So you guys will see the accuracy between the three, the power, how fast they are, and what kind of gel balls and stuff like that they actually shoot, which I will go over while we're talking about each gel blaster. So again, we're gonna start at the start and we'll make our way through. So the first one up would be the Gen 8 style MP5. Now this thing is a full plastic construction. It has a plastic gearbox. It does come with a drum mag, and if I'm not too mistaken, I think it comes with a stick mag as well. We have an adjustable stock as well. As you can see, just put it in like so, and away you go. So on the back side here, we do have a little leather that you do push and pull the stock out. And then again, starting at the front, we have a plastic fire brake, which does just slip on, doesn't thread on or anything like so. We have some iron sights, one here, one on the back side. Then here we have a 2-style mag release. We have the button, which will drop it out. Let me put it back in, and then you also have your little classic lever as well. Now over to the fire select. Now this thing only does full auto, it doesn't do semi at all. So you've got safe, and then you've got auto. So it is quite old, but there is a lot of stock of this particular blaster getting around. So if you want a cheaper or the cheapest version of an MP5, then this particular Jingming Gen 8 style one would be your ideal blaster. Now, if you want to spend a little bit extra money and get a little bit more quality, then the next blaster is for you. Next up is the Warrantus MP5. So starting at the front, we do have a reverse thread suppressor adapter, our charging handle. Now it has the iconic MP5 buttstock. Now your battery is stored in the actual stock itself. So to gain access to your actual battery, this pad just here, what it does is you click it down and then it simply comes off and your battery is stored in there. Now inside of this one is a Warrantus V2 gearbox. So that means that it will support all of your V2 upgrades. So you can put your full SHS internals, you can change the switch block, you can put a MOSFET in there, do whatever you please. It is a V2, so it is highly upgradable. Now the construction of this particular blaster is full nylon polymer. Your gearbox itself is polymer. There is a metal geared version as well, which I'm pretty sure this one is. You have an adjustable pistol grip, so you can change the motor height once you do actually upgrade it as well. You have another new feature of this particular blaster would be your ambidextrous fire select. Now this one does do semi and it does do full auto. Now, when this particular blaster came out, it was highly sought after, guys. We could not keep these things on the shelves. They just kept selling out left, right, and center, not to mention their actual magazines themselves. They were a big hit, guys, and they still are to this day. Now, again, as I was saying to you before, you have your cheapest version, which is your Jingming Gen 8 MP5, and then you step up and you go to say something like this, which is a couple $100 extra. But again, as I was saying, you will gain a lot higher quality and upgradable components in this particular blaster than say you would the Jingming one. Now, this thing released probably about 2 years ago, give or take. And again, as I was saying, when it came out, this thing was at the top of gel blasting. So it also has a blowback feature as well. It still is up there, but we have one better for you guys, and I'm gonna grab it now. All right, guys, last but not least, I give you guys the Metal Wells MP5. Now, this thing is an absolute animal. Now, it has a nylon polymer lower with the full metal upper, full metal gearbox. You've got a metal suppressor as well, metal inner barrel, metal outer barrel, and like even just listen to this thing. just nice and clean. It honestly sounds suppressed almost with the suppressor on the front. Now again, this is the top of the line MP5 that you guys can get. So we'll start at the front. We have our metal suppressor, which comes off like so. And then you have your metal inner barrel. You have your iron sight at the front, iron sight at the rear. You have your charging handle. You have a nice ribbed handguard here to kind of support and mesh with the style of the suppressor. So it does come with a metal stick magazine. It does have two functions for mag release. You have a button, just like the standard one. And then you also have the lever as well. As you can see in there, guys, you have your metal gearbox, which is radiused as well, which is going to give it extra strength. Unlike the Warrantus one, this one isn't ambidextrous, but that is fine. You still have your full functionality of semi and full auto. You have your adjustable motor grip. We have the classic MP5 buttstock, and again, just like the Warrantus MP5, buttstock on the pad, push it down, pull it off, and your battery is stored in there like so. Now, this particular MP5 is probably the highest upgradability out of all of these MP5s. Now, I personally have built 2 of these or 3 of these, and they absolutely pump, absolutely flawless. Now, I could not recommend this particular MP5 enough. Now, if you want a full in-depth review on this particular one, head on back. You will see the Wells MP5 review, so definitely give that a look. I will put a link to that video in the description of this one, along with links to each and every one of these MP5s that you can go back and compare yourself. Otherwise, come in and you can have a look at these things in hand. You will realize quickly how the quality has changed over the years, only to progress, not to decline, but only go up. We're gonna head over to the firing range, guys. We're gonna give these things a couple of slaps. We'll see how they perform, and yeah, we'll be back. All right, guys, we're gonna start with the Jingming Gen 8 MP5. So next one up, guys, is the Warrantus MP5. Last but not least, we have the Wells MP5. So as you can see, guys, each and every one of these have their own performance identities. Obviously, something like this is going to outperform the other 2, but the other 2 are still running candidates, in my opinion. Don't let this video make your judgment. Definitely come on in. See us at 7/18 Bailey Crescent in Southport on the Gold Coast, or they are online right now as I speak. Peace out.